I think it's really easy to hate on something and to only talk about the negatives, so I wanted to take some time to make this video about some positive portions of Marvel Rivals that I'm really enjoying, specifically the character releases, and one of the characters we have a lot to be excited about, Deadpool. What's good, nieces and nephews? Big Unk, Chaos, here to give you all my thoughts and opinions on Deadpool, how he could change and impact the game, and exactly what I think something like Deadpool could mean for the future of Marvel Rivals. If you enjoy this type of content, let me know in the comment section because I always want to hear y'all's opinion. Let's keep it respectful, positive, and just honest. I really appreciated the previous discourse in my duelist video, so without further ado, let's get right into it. So a lot of people have been talking about how Deadpool is a character who has swapped different roles in the character selection. When NetEase originally teased him in December, he, I believe, was originally a duelist, and then he switched to a Vanguard slot, and currently I believe he's in the strategist slot right now. I could be wrong, I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think that he has swapped to every role at least once by this point, and with his drop imminent, it has me thinking, what if they actually made Deadpool the type of character who filled automatically? Now, I know everyone hates the notion of role queue, and I can't say that. That's a taboo word that'll get a lot of people angry. Go ahead and hit that dislike button already. I know you got it ready for me. That said, Deadpool could be a wacky sort of Joker card. I mean, think about it. His whole character is he's wild and zany. Imagine if he, in the sense of a deck, imagine if teams were a deck, imagine if he was a Joker and he could duplicate any, not necessarily person, but role. So if your team automatically had 3 DPS and, 1 tank or no tank or 2 healers, he would automatically fill for the most common denominator role that was most useful. Imagine that. I think that would be really cool. Someone who could basically fill in for anything, a Joker in a sense. Like I said, he could be anything. He could be a tank, he could be a duelist, he could be whatever. Or maybe he could just straight up select his role. He could pick his character and then select different move slots based on the role he wanted to play. I think that'd be kind of cool. And I think a lot of people could slowly but surely ease into the notion of learning different characters by doing that. I know a lot of people aren't super eager or excited by the idea of trying something new. But when Gambit came out, we saw a lot of people who wanted to try him, even if they were duelists, and they definitely played him like they were duelists. That said, they were still able to perform pretty adequately. Why is that? Because he was a fun character that they actually enjoyed, and they felt as though he had enough damage to compensate their playstyle. I do believe, as far as I'm concerned, everyone's been saying healers have been broken forever. So I think that personally, all of them are always strong enough to at least be relative, but him specifically, I think Deadpool could represent an outlier. I think he could, be your tank. Imagine a Deadpool tank. You really could picture it. He's one of the few Marvel characters who really has kind of it all. Sure, you got your Wandas and Jean Greys that are like reality warpers and, cosmic deities with telekinesis that can warp fiction. But Deadpool, he literally can do it all. He's demonstrated the capabilities of magic, time travel. He's a mutant, he's an Avenger, he's been part of the Dark Cabal. He really has kind of done it all, and he can even heal. He can heal himself. I don't know exactly how you could make that a support thing, but you could make it something wacky, like him walking up to somebody and like slapping on the back, or I don't know, grabbing them or teleporting to them. Because remember, there's multiple variants of Deadpool. We're not just dealing with your typical characters. Notice how Gambit is in his ultimate form, where he's an Omega level mutant. That's why he's so busted, by the way, for those of you who are very confused on why he's so strong. This isn't your typical Gambit. This is the Gambit that was an Omega level mutant, where Sinister did not remove the portion of his brain that made him so strong. Because Gambit's organically an Omega level mutant. You can fact check that if you disagree with me. You can't disagree with facts, but go ahead and fact check it. So what if Deadpool has some of his elements that he has from other characters? From the Wolverine movies, he was actually, able to teleport in the same sense that a Nightcrawler could, which made no sense to me. But I did think it was cool. I mean, it's not outside of the realm of possibility. I mean, the guy can break the fourth wall. He's a master marksman. He's a healing factor. He's a master swordsman, master combatant, allegedly a master tactician. I don't really get where that comes from, but that's what everyone's been saying in the community. So, I mean, far be it from me to disagree with everyone else. I'm just saying that if you think about Deadpool and what NetEase is kind of teasing, because, you theoretically could fit him in a tank or DPS role. I mean, I do think that the strategist role would be kind of the weakest role for him, but it's not outside of the realm of possibilities. So I'm just curious, what do all of you think about this? If Deadpool was a character who could essentially have every role, would we like that? I do think that could lead to a lot of people being angry. Imagine you go from triple support to quadruple support, right? That'd be everyone. That'd be the duelist sphere. They'd hate that. They'd be very upset about that. They would not like that. And I mean, we would never want to upset the almighty most difficult role in the game. All shade aside, I'm not throwing any shades of duelists. That's not the video for this. How would people feel about this? Would he be the type of character that could change in the middle of the match? Or would it have to be like, hey, at the beginning of the game, he has to select his role? I mean, that'd be kind of unique. He had to select what type of role he wanted to play. He could play Deadpool, but he had to select the role type of Deadpool he wanted to play. And if he swapped it off of Deadpool, he couldn't swap to like Deadpool DPS or Deadpool tank. I think that'd be kind of cool. I think that would, I mean, there's so many different elements in the game at this point. I mean, you've got characters that swap, steal abilities. I mean, NetEase, you can say whatever you want about them, but their ingenuity and their creativity cannot go understated. I mean, they really do kind of, they kind of do it all. They find a way to make things that shouldn't work. And I think a lot of people have appreciated it. I mean, that's why they've been able to, be so successful with Marvel Rivals. A lot of people talk about the game dying and all those silly things, and it's not. It's not dying from triple support. It's not dying from triple DPS. It's not dying from anything. It's not dying. There's some toxic elements to the game that make the game less fun, but it's not dying. Like, I know everyone believes that Fortnite element games where you can just pick up the controller and, there's not really much technical elements to besides, learning the mechanics. Because in Rivals, you can't just learn aiming mechanics or positioning mechanics. You have to learn the characters and their individual ways that those mechanics interact with them. Whereas in other games like Fortnite and, I don't know other games, but you can essentially just skid by understanding how to build and how to shoot. I think that giving Deadpool the ability to interchange his role, I think that that'll be an element that would kind of make sense. I mean, he can break the fourth wall. I mean, imagine him straight up saying, oh, you thought I was a duelist this game? Yeah, right. Or running into another Deadpool that was a DPS on the enemy team. I mean, what would he say to him? I love to hear that interaction. That certain characters, when they die, they actually have certain interactions. Like Sue, when Namor died, she said, you have no idea how long I've been waiting for that. Crazy work. She wants that Namor pack. Anyways, I do think that it's been, a good topic. And I'm very curious what you all think of this. I genuinely believe this could happen. Let me know what you guys think of my opinion, and be sure to check out my videos I've dropped before. Thank you all so much for the support you gave me in the last video and this one. And tell your auntie I said hi.